If it's a day called today, we're talking guitars and life.
Okay, well, let me get you down here where the body is and we'll have some fun. Okay, guys, so that is all I've got. Uh-oh. Oh, we got something. Oh. All right. Well, we've got some sign of pickup life. So, hopefully you appreciated me fast forwarding through the unscrewing of screws. I don't know. Okay. Well, output jack. So you've got your basic output jack. You know, I wonder, guys, if I should have put strings on this and listened to these pickups. Well, I didn't do that, did I? No, I did not. So, yeah, about that. Maybe I should. Maybe I should string it up before I start taking it all apart. Anyway, that cavity, you can just, I don't know if you can see that. There's like, you can see the layers of like, I don't know, plywood or whatever kind of wood that is stacked on top of each other. All right, let's go in. Oh, I got one screw. Guys, look, man. You guys have to tell me I don't have all the screws out. I mean, oh, you know what? Let's leave that in for a minute. Because let's go around back here for a minute. Let's do this while we're here. Let me not sit anything, not sit the weight of this guitar on that switch. Let me take these screws off. Oh, hey. Ooh, looky there. I've never seen anything quite like that. All right, guys. Anybody ever seen anything like that? Holy cow, what is that thing? That's a pretty wild. That is pretty wild, friends. Pretty wild indeed. Pretty wild. All right, well, this will be the easiest one to kind of resolder should I decide that I want to just go ahead and string it up and hear it. I don't think I'm going to do that if you're playing the home game. I just don't think that. Well, I'll tell you what, that screw is pretty easy to turn. That's interesting too. The claw, the claw does not feel flimsy at all. That's very interesting. We've seen some flimsy claws through the shop, and this is not one of those. Springs are somewhat stout. Interesting. But this claw is very... Go ahead and take this out. I mean, that's the easiest claw screws I've ever... I mean, that's like not even hardly any effort. Interesting. But this is... And that's pretty stout. I've seen some on the Washburn and the Squiers. Those were pretty flimsy, man. All right, well, sadly, there's no writing that I can see. Huh. Well, I was really hoping for some writing, guys, but looks like writing is not in our immediate situation. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Stringing it up and not even being able to really hear anything, except to just hold my mouth just right. Look at this thing. Look at this, man. How old is this guitar, man? What is that situation? Goodness gracious, man. Now, the observant person saw me actually. I was gonna tighten this so I could get to the screw, and I loosened it to the point where it flew off. Don't worry, I'll fix that later. But that's a hefty. It's not super heavy, but the construction is just, I don't know, man. Maybe this is what a cheap guitar looked like. But look at the cobwebs. Look at this. Holy cow, man. I don't know what we're looking at, guys. I really don't. It seems like I say that in every video these days. I don't know what we're looking at. Yep, I just don't know. I just don't know. All right, well, that's interesting. Uh-oh. We got a boat. Oh, wow. Those pickups are so strong, the magnet sticking to the back of the guitar. Yeah, I think that's a good sign. Wow, look at that. Wow, man. I don't know, guys. We may... I don't know what we stumbled onto here. I don't know, guys. Maybe this is just what cheap guitar parts look like, and I've never had anything that's cheap. I don't know. How is that screw not? Well, you said don't do it yet because... All right, okay. Dang, guys. All right, big reveal, I guess. Wow, look at that. Huh. Look at this switch. Guys, what is that? Is that like a early wafer blade switch? What am I looking at? Green chiclet, dime-sized pots. I don't know, man. Wow. Now, as to why it didn't fire up, I don't know why it didn't fire up. This was not connected to anything. Maybe that's... Oh, no, that's the ground wire. Why is a ground wire white? I don't know. But look at this, man. I've never seen anything like this. And it's heavy, too. I mean, those are like... Those are super beefy. And man, I know that some of you guys are like, well, just take them out. Let's pull them apart. I don't pull pickups apart. Put in the comments, guys. All right, so inside this bad boy, we got buffing compound from whatever year this thing was made. Got a route. We've got, look at this. We've got holes through the body. Here and over here it's not as wide, but now what I don't know is if that's a design. Oh, it looks to be a design, or maybe that's just termites. I don't know, man. Man, I sure wish there was some kind of number on this thing. Guys, we've got no numbers, man. What is up with me getting guitars that ain't got serial numbers on them? All right, well, we'll continue. So yeah, I'm just under the hood chit chat, man. It feels like this is going to be a long vid. I kind of sort of apologize for it. I kind of sort of don't, because if you hang out with me and you're into this, you are in it. Anybody still here, man? Put it in the comments. I made it to the strap buttons. Look at this is what I was trying to tell you. That strap button is about 40% in that guitar body. Maybe I shouldn't remove it, but I'm going to. I'm just that curious about it as to how that happens. I suppose maybe it got dropped. Wow, look at that. So the washer is inside the body. Interesting. Huh. Man, maybe, I suppose, this, I feel like I should be wearing like a hazmat suit or something, but maybe, I guess if you took a guitar and you did this hard enough on the ground or something, you could do that. So we could just fill right in over that washer, I suppose. I just thought maybe we could pop the washer out, but that washer's not coming out. It feels like, yeah, it's just down to bare wood. Interesting. Wow, man. Look at that. Okay, so you can see this looks like somebody attempted to put black something over that. And then you just got your basic kind of flashbacks of the Squier. And you got this goodness right here. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what we're looking at. But, well, we've got us an adventure for sure. An adventure is ours, my friends. An adventure awaits. So I've got to do some investigating. Guys, put it in the comments, man. Have you ever seen anything like this? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Is that not the most vintagey thing you've ever seen? Yep. Okay. Well, what we're going to do is we will come back. I'm going to thoroughly clean everything. And then just kind of tell where we are, assess the assessment process, the work vids. We've got a little bit of nibbage here. I can with my filing, big deal. I've got to see about these frets. I've got to see about filling these holes. Truss rod works. I mean, it's a great neck. And then I've got to, depending on what this is, if these parts are an indication that this is a vintage thing, I may try to salvage all of it and go back to original parts, including the wonky tuners. But Harmony 1892, I don't know when this guitar was made, man. Hey guys, really appreciate you hanging out with me today, man. Hope you had a good time, and I guess we'll see where all this goes down the road.
Well, as always, wherever you are in your guitar journey, I pray it's a long, smooth, safe, joy-filled ride for you, Jack. Rock on with your bad selves, everybody. We'll catch you down the road.